Well, good morning, YouTube. All right, once again, not morning at all. It's almost 10 o'clock at night, like 9:30 at night or something. I don't remember exactly. We just finished packing up here at the music festival here, the Music City Bike Fest here in Louisville, here in Nashville, Tennessee. And if you guys watched that whole series, it was a terrible show for us. We lost money, but we're moving on. Now we've got to head to Laconia, New Hampshire, Loudon, New Hampshire, technically, out at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. And we want to do some of this tonight. We want to get through these towns. We've got Nashville that we're in right now. There's downtown Nashville. We've got to go through Louisville. We got to go through Cincinnati. We got to go through Columbus. We got to go around Buffalo, Syracuse. We got a bunch of big cities to go through this time. Map says 17 and a half hours. I know it'll take us a lot longer than that. All we've got left to do now is to put our Starlink away, disconnect the power, and we are ready to roll. So let's do it. All right, guys, I made it out of the parking lot onto Interstate 24. Now we're just going to make our way through Nashville and get on to 65 North. Well, you guys know we couldn't have passed it by. I mean, that's just not what we do. Yeah, so we're just a little bit north of Bowling Green, which I got to say, Bowling Green is got to be one of the most patriotic interstate byway areas I've been through. No lie, I think there were 7 ginormous American flags from the point where we entered the Bowling Green area to the point that we exited, and I just thought that was pretty cool. And the Buckys is just past it, which is awesome. Alan needed fuel in the pickup. I've got plenty because we just filled up back in Chattanooga. So we're going to let him top off, and Bucky's is usually the cheapest place we can find, plus road snacks. And burrito, we haven't had dinner yet. It's 11 o'clock right now, a little after, probably 10 after, a quarter after. But in my mind, I'm telling myself it's midnight because at some point here in the next little bit, we are going to cross the time zone line back into Eastern. I don't know exactly where because I've never actually been this route before. Usually when we go through Nashville, we stay on 24 heading northwest. This is the first time I've ever stayed on 65 and headed towards Louisville. Now, I've been to Louisville from the other direction, just not this direction, so it's all new to us. All right, guys, in and out of the Bucky's relatively quick. I just sat here in the driver's seat and scarfed my burrito down. That way I didn't have to try to eat it while I was driving and shifting. And we're going to get back on the road. But interestingly enough, this was Alan's very first time at a Bucky's. So he thought it was pretty cool. He's like, this is pretty big for a general store. So yeah, it's pretty neat for him. He didn't go crazy. He bought like a Slim Jim, a sweet tea, and I think a bag of hot nuts or the candied almonds or whatever it was that he got. Yeah, but so he didn't go hog wild. I was pretty surprised. He was restraintful, and so were we. I got a burrito and some of those cookie dough bites and some banana pudding that I'll save for another day. Well, guys, we decided to pull off and stop for the night. We are at exit 28 on Interstate 71, you know, the kind of northeastish of Louisville. We made it through Louisville on our way towards Cincinnati, but, you know, Alan was getting a little bit tired. I was getting a little bit tired, so we decided, you know what, we'll try this pilot here, and we'll pull in and see if we can find a couple spots. And there were two spots side by side right there behind me. We were going to try to get into them. With two spots being open, I figured I could try to back into it. It would take me a couple pull-ups, but I could get into it, and then Alan would be able to go into whichever spot I didn't keep. Well, as we were in the parking lot, Goliath is sitting right there in the middle of the driveway. It just sputtered out like it ran out of fuel, and I was actually stopped when it did it. I had my foot to the floor on the clutch, and then all of a sudden it shut off as if it ran out of gas. And I thought that I stalled it, but like, wait, I didn't even start to let the clutch out yet. So I went to restart it, and it fired right back up immediately. It ran for like 3 seconds and then shut off like it ran out of gas again, fuel. And now it won't start. I think it's an electrical problem. I don't think it's a fuel problem, because there's two lights on the dash that light up when you turn the key on this Detroit 60 series. The check engine light, and then like a warning light if something's overheated or something like that. And those lights both turn on when I start the truck or when I turn the key on. And they turn off in just a couple of seconds. But they're not turning on now. I've checked all the fuses, all the breakers. I can't figure out why. And unfortunately, we are blocking the freaking driveway. I mean, people can get around me, but not easily. So I hate to say it, we've called a tow truck to come and just move us into a parking space so we can get some sleep. It's 20 minutes till 4 in the morning, and we're all exhausted. I mean, I've been up since early today, and I almost don't even want to mess with it right now, but we were going to stop anyways and get some sleep. So yeah, right now, waiting on the tow truck.
Such a wonderful place to stall, right in the driveway as we're trying to pull into park at 3 in the morning.
All right, guys, our wrecker is here. All right, guys, so what we've done is disconnected the trailer, and we did that just so that the tow driver can maneuver Goliath through the parking lot and actually back him in to that spot right over there next to the coastal trailer. Alan is bringing the pickup over right now. We're gonna hook to the stacker and back it into that other spot over there. Trying to do this kind of quick because we had to unplug the trailer, so now there's no hazards in the trailer and it's just sitting, you know, all willy-nilly in the middle of the damn parking lot. But yeah, then the driver will maneuver Goliath to do whatever he's got to do. So I forgot to pull the camera out while we were back in the stacker into the hole, and then the tow driver back Goliath into that hole. So yeah, we're taking up 3 freaking parking spots, but it is what it is. Yeah, but it's in a safe place for now for us to figure out what the hell's going on. All right, guys, the tow driver has left. Alan has gone to bed. Katie has gone inside to get settled down, and I think I'm going to do the same. Is the Laconia curse getting us on the way there instead of on the way home? I don't know. Or is this just beginning? I have no clue. But we're tired. I mean, now we're looking at 5 a.m. I've been up since 6:45 or 7. So I'm definitely tired, definitely exhausted. And I don't know that I can even think straight right now. So sleep is the only thing I want to do. And we will attack this tomorrow. So yeah, the saga will continue. But at this point, I want to thank you guys for watching. As miserable as this may be. And I hope you enjoyed it. Until the next time I see you, keep those engines running.